I don't know about you, but if I change my hair, I always want to change it back. I've done it a few times where I've chopped my hair off and then I've wanted to grow it back long. And I've found some surefire ways to help hair grow as quick as physically possible. So this is going to help anybody like me who gets impatient and wants the hair to grow longer. So when you think about your hair, you probably think of this, but it's actually this that makes the difference. So your scalp is number one most important thing to grow your hair. So use oil on your scalp, massage it through, and you can also use a scalp shampoo as well, and just keep the area healthy, fresh and nourished, ready for optimal scalp growth. When you use a scalp oil, you can massage it in, which helps increase the blood flow, which in turn helps your hair grow faster. Which leads me on to point number 2. Brush your scalp like that, gently, but so you can feel the stimulation. And I brush it like that morning and evening. That helps the blood get to the follicles, helps get to your roots, helps the hair grow as quick as possible. Remember, healthy scalp, healthy hair. Which leads on to my point number 3 very well. You can use hair growth shampoos and conditioners that help maintain a healthy scalp. Something like Lee Stafford's hair growth activation treatment. I've used this whole range of products before and I can tell you they really work. I think the range is called For Hair That Doesn't Grow Past a Certain Length. I'll put it here. This has something called Pro Growth Complex that helps, as they say, fertilize the follicles to help hair reach its maximum potential length. So we've spoken about the scalp, but now we need to speak about the hair. The hair needs to be as healthy as possible to grow out. This means chemically treated hair, bleach blonde hair. Balayage styles are going to be harder to grow out healthily. So this damages the hair and so it's more likely to break, and therefore as your hair is growing, it's also coming off the end. Get yourself conditioners. Make sure you're conditioning your hair every wash. Use a mask. Make sure your hair is getting really thoroughly conditioned. If you can use something like Olaplex at home, even better. Helps restore the hair bonds. Therefore, once it gets past a certain length, they're not going to break, because this hair is about 3 years old by now. So you have to take care of it to make sure when it grows, it's not going to split. Which leads me on to my next point. Get yourself a hair oil. In a lot of different countries around the world, they use this as standard. Something like coconut oil, massage it into the scalp, into the hair, leave it for a few hours. If you can get some heat on it, great. If literally wrapping it up and leave it overnight, once a week, great. This all helps grow your hair, and coconut oil is notorious for doing so. It has vitamins and essential fatty acids that help nourish your scalp once again, and help condition the ends of the hair too. So we've spoken about the scalp, we've spoken about the main body of hair, and now we need to discuss the ends and the dreaded. Everybody, when they're growing their hair out, does not want to get it cut, including me. I'm like, can you just cut off this much? Now all you have to get cut off is 1/8 of an inch to keep the ends healthy. If you have it regularly, you can have less off than if you leave it for 3-4 months, and then you're gonna have to have more off because you've got more breakage. So now we can talk about inside of the hair and the body. So have you ever noticed when you go on holiday, you're relaxed, you're eating well, your hair and your nails grow so well? One of the reasons this is relaxation, so make sure you are not getting stressed out, because stress have a very negative effect to your hair, to your body, to everything. And obviously if you're stressed, it affects your whole body, including your hair. And stress can also lead to hair loss, hair thinning, lots of other things as well. So take some meditation, whatever you need to do to relax. Make sure you're keeping your body as stress-free as possible. So we need to talk about hair vitamins. If you're not having enough vitamins, your hair is like the last port of call for vitamins. It will use it everywhere else in the body first, and then your hair last. So if your body is properly nourished, your hair will be nourished too. So make sure you're eating well and take a supplement. You can take a hair supplement. You really don't need anything that expensive. If you look at the back of the packet, it will have all the vitamins in it. If you got a Boots alternative, or I don't know what the American Boots is, like a drugstore alternative that was the same vitamins, you'd probably save a fortune and you're getting the same stuff. We're talking vitamin A, vitamin B, C, D, E, iron, zinc, protein. And part of the vitamin B is biotin and niacin, and that's part of the vitamin B complex, and that helps with hair growth too. Importantly, with these, do not take more than you should. If you take double, it doesn't give you double the result. It's not going to help. It's literally just going to come out in your wee. So now we need to talk about styling and external things. If you're going to be using hair tools, hair straighteners, anything hot, you need to be using a hair protection spray. By using a hair protection spray, you're protecting the hair from heat damage. Even better, don't use them, but most people do have to use them. If you do have to use them, use a heat protection spray. It's going to protect your hair from damage. So when you're thinking about washing, let's go through some tips that will help. Don't over shampoo. If you over shampoo, you're stripping the hair of its natural nutrients and the oils that protect the hair. Give your hair a blast of cold water after you wash it. That's going to smooth the follicle. Doing so helps prevent moisture loss and protect it from snags and things like that. And while we're talking about snags, make sure if you're putting your hair up, you're not putting up the same way every day to prevent tension, stress, and make sure you're using snag-free bands. So I hope that helps. I am doing all these things currently, so please let me know if it helps and what your progress has been. I would love, love, love to know.